Love's labor jeopardized.
Let's see what the
Priority
mission
message
is,
from
and we're going
Starfleet.
to call it an episode.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck.
Watched the intro last time, which we probably shouldn't have. Of Love's Labor Jeopardized. So we're going to go to ARC-7, and I don't remember what else we got to do either. How come the sound isn't on? Federation agents report that the new Romulan cloaking device not only renders their shields invisible, they also won't show up on our sensors. Well, the sound's working. Why ain't we talking, Kirk? Alright, maybe it'll come back. So where we gotta go? ARC-7. A highly sophisticated archaeological project looking into the origins of life in the universe. The project is being led by Dr. Carol Marcus, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, who along with a crew of... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Along with a crew of 17 members, is dedicated to unlocking the mystery of life. Further information is classified. Alright. Well, what do we got? The Romulans. Yada, yada, yada. Vulcan stock, but one that did not reject aggression as the Vulcans did. Now, since the two races appear very similar, the Noodles are known for being more passionate and emotional than their Vulcan counterparts. They currently use ships of Klingon design, suggesting to some that the Klingons are maintaining them as a client state to antagonize the Federation. A move that could circumvent the Origin Peace Treaty. Alright, so let's go to ARC-7. So where the fuck is ARC-7 at? Let's check the map. This is number 3. And that looks to be up here. Alright, they better start fucking talking. Why the fuck aren't they talking? I turned off speech.
Federation agents report that the new Romulan cloaking device.
Alright, so we gotta do all that shit again. So ARC-7.
ARC-7, a highly sophisticated archaeology project.
We read all about it. Romulans.
Topic not of it.
Romulans.
Romulans, a race to...
What else did we look up? That was it, right? I think that was it. Navigation. ARC-7. Make it so. Let's try this again.
We have arrived at ARC-7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
They can't fire when they're close. These guys are weak sauce. Don't want to slow down too much more. So we'll be sitting down. I don't think their shields worked either when they were close.
No response, Captain.
Chickens. Hey, they hit us once. They kind of fucked us up too.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Nope,
Raising
shields
shields.
up. Damage.
Ice
Shields
up.
up. West planet. Oh, shoot the planet. The disruptor, whatever they use, is pretty fucking strong.
They activated a self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to Arc 7, Captain.
Oh, they killed themselves. Bastards.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning, warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-188564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable
Yeah, what you got for us,
atmosphere in the
Spock?
space station. It seems that whatever Arc-7's intention, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Message from Arc 7, sir.
I am Centurion Ardea Preax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
Well, some bitch.
Lowering
Alright.
shields, Captain.
Let's go. Save it first.
Save new game.
I want to try something.
Disarming weapons. Arming weapons.
Oh, we can't shoot it. Okay. That's all I want to try.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the
Let's
top.
go, Spock. Let's get bones on our red shirt. Alright, first thing you know we gotta do, we gotta scan everything.
The main computer banks of the Arc-7. It looks like someone has recently been rummaging through the main databanks. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing unusual. Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, well, let's not bones.
I don't have the proper...
Dr. Marcus Log. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids.
Oh shit.
As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
Uh-oh. Alright, what you got here, Bones?
Now that's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research data on the Ouroboros virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in... Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you pointy-eared...
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment. Except for the Ouroboros.
Okay, so is Spock infected?
The virus affects the Romulan Vulcan genotype, Jim.
Okay, so he's in trouble. So we're on a time stretch here.
It is a standard research lab. It is a standard research lab.
Is it now?
A Crygelian 2 basic compound distillator. Excellent piece of equipment for reducing complex materials to their basic compounds. Residue of a viral agent is still within the chamber. Nothing to report. Residue of a viral... Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay. Freezer.
There are multiple culture samples of the virus within the freezer, Captain.
Okay, so we're gonna need to get one of those. So let's...
The freezer unit is too large.
Don't you do that. Okay, so I guess we should have scanned it. We can still do that. Oh, we don't have the virus. Okay, so...
A Crygelian 2 basic...
Let's see.
Nothing to report.
Let's open it up and see what it is. What the fuck is that?
Nothing to report. Nothing to report. Nothing to
A small field effect anti-gravity unit useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone.
That's what I'm talking about. Where are we going to put that thing?
You take the anti-grav unit.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Really? It's just a...
Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
What the fuck is this thing?
This is the door to the synthesis.
In principle, Captain, this device is quite simple. When this chamber is empty and gas tanks are attached, it will combine the gases to make new compounds. If chemicals are placed in the chamber, the machine will combine them with the gases to create new materials.
Next, he'll tell us the DNA molecule is simple.
Compared to many molecular models, it is, Doctor.
I rest my case.
Alright, what do you guys think?
This is an outstanding...
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
This room is very defensible, Captain. If things get nasty, we may want to retreat to here.
Good job, Ferris. There's a reason we brought you. Yeah, I don't think we're ready.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Bastards. Let's go through this door. a big ass wrench.
It's a standard adjustable metric socket.
Metric.
You pick up a large wrench.
Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. Nothing to report. The fusion reactor is functioning at peak efficiency. There is no need to tamper with its current operation. Nothing to report.
What is that?
This is a service access panel permitting used up or worn materials to be replaced.
Okay, well, let's open that bitch up.
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2 with its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
Well, let's pick it up.
The tank is large and heavy with its feed lines firmly attached.
Okay, well, maybe that's why we need the wrench.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
And then I guess we gotta use that.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
Hey, you're funny.
Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual.
Alright, well.
This is a screen and filter for the ventilation shaft.
What? Do we want to do something with that?
You need something to pry the...
We got a wrench. We got a wrench, baby. That's all we need.
The vent is now open. It leads to the lower deck.
Okay. So we gotta go knock out these Romulans. That's probably how they're doing it, or send them the cure. Okay, now we need to play with the culture. Well, I guess we gotta use McCoy on it. Oh, come on.
Nothing happens.
Stay with me, Spock. Let's save it.
Save new game.
Don't die on me, man.
I certainly see nothing there calling for it.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A gas tank marked.
Okay, do I need to go pick up the culture? I could have swore I told Bones to pick up the culture. Shit.
You take the Ouroboros.
I think he just closed that motherfucker. Damn it, Bones. Now, go work the machine. Because he wants to see it in action with different...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Am I doing this right?
You fail to obtain any. You fail to obtain. You retrieve the Ouroboros. The nozzle is empty. The chamber is empty. The nozzle is empty. You take the Ouroboros.
It seems like what we need to do.
Careful, Jim. That's a distillator, not a can opener.
A Crygelian.
No, I want you to use it. Interesting. How do we use this machine is what I want to know.
I fail to see the lot. I fail to see the.
The can looks much too...
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
So, how do we use the goddamn machine?
Nothing happens.
Do we need to turn the gases on, maybe?
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on.
Ah.
Gas feed is off.
Oh, okay. You just gotta do one.
Gas feed is...
Okay, now bones. H2O, that's make water, right? If we make it H2O?
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application.
You take a 1 liter...
Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't appear to get...
No, I meant to do that.
The machine synthesizes...
Clean drink...
You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain...
Okay, Jim, get out of the way.
You take a 1 liter...
So we should have 2 things of water now, right? Okay, it only give us 1. Alright, let's use the wrench. Let's switch these gases up and start playing with the...
Gas feed is off.
Let's get rid of the oxygen.
You attach the anti... Nothing happens. 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 You install the gas tank to the synthesizer.
Alright, so now... Turn the gas on.
Gas feed is on.
And Jim, our bones, do your thing. What does this do?
The machine synthesizes a liter of ammonia.
I hope you don't want me to swap the deck with...
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
You take a 1 liter...
Did I have both of those in here? Oh, I gotta look at my inventory. Yes. Alright, just for shits and giggles. If Spock dies, we didn't really do
gas
much. I mean, we
feed is
did,
off.
but it's all right here.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting...
You attach the anti-gravity.
Alright, now we want to put the oxygen back.
You install the gas tank.
And what does this make?
Nothing happens.
Oh, we gotta turn the gas back on. Or did we turn the gas on? I thought we did.
Gas feed is on. Gas feed is off.
Alright, this double clicking is getting on my nerves. There we go.
Gas feed is...
We got the gas on. Now.
The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister, Captain. I think you would not care to fall under the effects of laughing gas in these straits.
Do you mean to say it's undignified?
Okay, so he's
Spock?
made laughing gas.
It is, at the least, inappropriate for a starship crew on duty, Doctor.
Okay, so let's pick up the laughing gas.
You take a 1 liter container.
Okay, so now let's put the culture in here.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of bubbling gray goo.
I think I'd have more luck hypergrowing the virus in the presence of a limited quantity of gas.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, with the Grinch.
Gas feed is off. You attach the anti-grav unit. You install the gas.
Yep, let's put the wrench on it.
Gas feed is...
Now let's put some bones on it.
The machine synthesizes
a clean... We have to get more culture. So we're gonna mix it with water.
You take the Ouroboros.
I guess I shouldn't just sit here, huh? Okay, do we have a sample? We do. Let's try this here. That's the ammonia.
Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
You retrieve the Ouroboros.
Is there anything in here? That's
You
like a
need
little
something
panel. Ooh, we're trying to open a wrench.
The panel is open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past.
Well, let's pick that shit up.
You grab a handful of...
I don't know what that's going to do for us, but... We're still on this machine. We haven't used that machine yet.
You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
Do I need to pick it up, or do I already have it?
You take a 1 liter container of pure water.
Alright, so let's try using this stuff. Fuck it, let's suit ourselves this time.
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
Please, Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
Okay, so that's how we're gonna knock these fuckers out.
You take a 1-liter container of TLTDH gas. You fail to obtain...
Alright, let's save it.
Save new game.
Cure.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of wet gray...
We must be doing something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nothing happens.
Because that's how you make the pneumonia.
Nothing happens.
No, wrong one. That's how you make the pneumonia, which caused the cure.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank.
And now let's put the nitrogen in.
You install the gas tank.
Now let's turn this shit on.
Gas feed is on.
Now let's do it.
The machine synthesizes a quantity...
We must be doing something wrong, Jim.
What the fuck are we doing wrong? Come on, give it to me. Yes. What do we got there? Scan that shit for me, Bones.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's...
This is the door to the...
In principle, Captain, this
Next deal
compared to
Ah,
I
whatever,
rest...
we already heard that. Oh, look at that.
This is the door to the...
in principle
Next deal
compared to
I rest...
I rest my case. Just give me that.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros top...
There. You're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Haha. Raises the yellow Spock eyebrow. Okay, so now we gotta go save the Romulans. So hold on. Do we need to get Spock water? I guess not. No, it wouldn't hurt if we tried.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
No, no. Alright, which is that gas? It's gotta be that stuff.
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
Yeah, but we're gonna toss it down here on these Romulans, though.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. You hear the muffled sounds through the vent of hearty Romulan laughter, followed by the dull thud of bodies hitting the deck.
I didn't hear him hit the deck. Heard the laughter. Are they okay, Bones?
Jim, we've got to help these men before they...
Okay, we're going, man. Get on it. First of all, they're knocked out because of the laughter. I thought, right? But they're waking up when they
The Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
The Romulans drink thirstily and empty the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some people think.
All right. We talk to these guys. Okay. Oh, maybe it was the virus that was knocking him out.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
Nothing happens.
I guess we should help Dr. Marcus out and her people. I'm assuming that's who that is.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came.
Do we want to go get more water for that guy? Give him the pneumonia.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Oh, something's gonna happen, damn it.
Gas feed is off. You attach the anti-gravity. You install the gas tank.
Ah, gotta turn the gas on.
Nothing happens. Gas feed is...
Alright, let's make some more water for the Romulan leader. Because, you know, he's important.
The machine synthesizes
Clean drink.
You take a 1-liter container.
Let's see if we get some more points for this shit.
The Romulan Preax drinks thirstily and empties the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes.
Good thing we had
Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some might think.
Okay, what? What is this in the middle? Is that Project Genesis?
Fascinating. This device contains over 10 million forms of life, patterns I have never seen before.
We call this the Cradle, Mr. Spock. One day I hope something wonderful would be produced here.
It's Project Genesis.
Thank you for saving our station, Jim.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus? Save it for someone who's buying Preax.
Yeah.
Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter you. You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. I assure you, the Federation would never...
Absolutely. We've already destroyed all cultures and purged the data files. This will never happen again.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon true.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
We're not going to wait till the Romulan leaves first? We're just going to bounce?
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance
That's a hundo.
100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
They'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
Get us the hell out of here.
Another fine mess.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Elasi pirate ships in your sector. You are ordered to proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Okay then. Elasi Pirates. It'll be next time when we play Star Trek.
Save new game.
Pirates on the Alright guys, thanks so much for dropping in. Drop a sub if you haven't done that already. If you're new, and hit a like if you liked the video. No, hit a down thumbs if you didn't like it. Fuck it, I don't care. Drop some comments.